I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo. NDC in penny form of Jimmy. NDC in penny form Muni Munyansa. You are the ones I blame. Now NDC in Tia says Munya special. I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer one year example. Say, and penny for be. Me friend one mon fano. Me here with you. And I be you. Mini aba hanabisiu. Me ka se minu aba because me maame firstborn e wo 54 years. Ono ye pe. Enti wo ye minu aba pani. 2 years ago na ye campaign na me no kasa. Me twa interview wa how. Maame. Me twa interview. Me no na me ne wontam ye fine. Me ba Ghana na ye shia kama me ninko to be shia kama ye shia wo ye bisa sika ye bisa ka pre ma this ready a me de to wanim na ye ba ko pe ene say enya me last born ye last born me nua ba ketua odi machi oko private nursing o school na adwuma ba ye problem enti se mubetimi aboa no na in case bi amofa nurses na se mubetimi di ni din ahim amamia eno pene ma this ready a me de to wanim manka se me hia post to be manka se me pe abochire bi akọ eno pe ene ma this ready a me de to
ezu no akọ university bia ye ma o doctor abra wo da so ye o mampanyo anka wo de awie na kọ nom ka se o ye twa juma wo ya ade sei enti ye pese wo ba ne bo abaso ne ma honorary doctorate university e wo Ghana he nyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor no to me baby ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
Sure, waiting for the airplane ya brain of Ghana. Na say God in Gorgeous by Kroba would go say sure no beshe. No be trasi talking any that dear treat you as here. Man say UK no biane okay wo. So the idea for Brutri Broby, oh my new biadia, and yet addiction bibi. Sure, waiting for the airplane ya brain of Ghana. Na say God in Gorgeous by Kroba would go say sure no beshe. No be trasi talking any that dear treat you as here. Man say UK no biane okay wo. So the idea for Brutri Broby, oh my new biadia, and yet addiction bibiano afade bawo. Many panning away. Na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afra Brutira. Sure waiting for the airplane ya brain of Ghana. Na say God in Gorgeous by Kroba would go say sure no beshe. No be trasi talking any that dear treat you as here. Man say UK no biane okay wo. Sure waiting for the airplane ya brain of Ghana. Na say God in Gorgeous by Kroba would go say sure no beshe. No be trasi talking any that dear treat you as here. Man say UK no biane okay wo. So the idea for Brutri Broby, oh my new biadia, and yet addiction bibiano afade bawo.
Ezu no akọ university bia ye ma o doctor abra wo da so ye o mampanyo anka wo de awie na kọ nom ka se o ye twa juma wo ya ade sei enti ye pese wo ba ne bo abaso ne ma honorary doctorate university e wo Ghana he nyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor no to me baby ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo. NDC in penny form of Jimmy. NDC in Pennyfa Muni Munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now NDC in Tias is a Munya special. I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer one year example. Say, and Pennyfa no be. Me friend mu amon fa no. Me here wo hwi o. Anabisi o. Me nuaba anabisi o. Me ka say me nuaba because me maame firstborn e wo 54 years. Ono ye pe. Enti wo ye me nuaba pani. 2 years ago na ye campaign na me no kasa. Me twa interview wa how. Maame. Me try interview. Me no na me ne wontem ye fine. Me ba Ghana na ye hia kama me ni nkoto be hia kama ye hia wo ye bisa osika ye bisa aka pre. Ma this ready a me de to wanim na ye ba ko pe. Ene say enya me last me nka say me last born. Ye last born. Me nua ba ketua odi machi. Oko private nursing. We school. Na djuma ba ye problem enti se mubetimi aboa no na in case e bia mo fa nurses na se mubetimi di ni din ahim amamia eno pene ma de sredi a me de to wanim manka se me hia post to be manka se me pe abochire bi akọ eno pe ene ma de sredi a me de to ma me wanim e free ho
nyawe na me yonko bre sure wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say sure no obehye no obehwe ase toki eni dadi etwetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo so dia di fra brochire bro bi o mani obi ade a enye ade chenti bibia no afade ba wo manipa ni nyawe na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afira brochira sure wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say sure no obehye no obehwe ase toki eni dadi etwetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo so dia di afira brochire bro bi o mani obi ade a enye ade chenti bibia no afade ba wo manipa ni nyawe na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afira brochira sure wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say sure no obehye no obehwe ase toki eni dadi etwetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo
anyo bia na ye UK ampa Omwa abrochire bua obi za me kabi mamudia na we dia no de wan susu agofa shoe ka comment Ode na say God dey God is me grab shoe yi omwa ajoyi hallelujah okay yenye show enyimre mo akwa ba ma me mo amaba ma me AK fresh yasi Kofi also say your taste for okay Kofi let's see your taste for is what the quality and shoe you are okay the Jerry Vanyans any Bema ba good evening any Kojo Alex Kojo thank you Alaska and people was more fire B face Boham was say made in UK GB London okay na no upon ye or say na no upon you meant not okay UK mean not everyone is okay Ajemfra bright Kofi Kofi Ajemfra Kofi better say Chamba Joel say for the records is the only okay blah 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 Fred Ousu Fred okay Atasafo Nana we support you okay thank you Atasafo Doris Affair precisely so General Blay and Kofi. Very soon, you guys, you will hear them. Ohineba Pato. Stephen from Insawam. Okay, Stephen. Clement also youth president. Clement, thank you. Kofi Kenata. Okay. Latifa Kuno Nie. Okay. PSA Kwakwa Jose Aguna Nyame. Aguna Nyame ne hene. Yes, it's true. Aguna Nyame ene hene. Was a bro na etisay David Odo. Me who you, David. J. Douglas, more fire. And J. Thank you. David Odo said, bro, na etisay. Okay, David, I've read your message. Charles Dankwa. We are here to listen to wisdom. Charles, thank you for acknowledging me. Nanamwa Junior. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Kwakua Samoa Boateng say, I'm just passing by. Kwaku, you can stay because there will be wisdom flowing, education flowing, national issues dissected into the simplest matter possible that you could and I can understand. You and I all will understand it. Where see you look fresh, rough, fresh. Thank you. I try my best to always look as I feel within. 1, 2, 3. Okatakyie Afrifa is the full case. Or Ineba Patrol. I have made you guys aware, and that is the best I can do. My job is to unearth corruption. The appropriate authorities, that is MPA, Ghana Standards Authority, they are to take charge and act upon it because they have the mandate of the people. They have the power, the legal power to be able to take certain actions. I do not. I can only use my microphone and my camera to unearth corruption within our society. And exactly that I am doing as a watchman. I see the show of the moment. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Nana do more fire. Go Tobet Chumasi. I say I'm happy I'm watching again from Bremen. And here Joe Thomas. Okay. Joe Thomas, thank you. Kevin and Champo, NDC is a scam, precisely so more fire. NDC indeed is a scam. In fact, NDC, John Mahamad's government is a scam. Okay, man, so my man Okatakyie. Okay, thank you. Edward Osefo is Okatakyie fire. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Nana ya bua here. Ohine kwa Nana ya we will be leaving. Nano for you. Okay, what from Kwai Nana Medasi. Pious portrait or say flow. I do say Patrick or say money your I do say your movie on. Thank you. Precisely Okatakyie NS body show of the movement. Any update on Kenopia issue? Kenopia file for a year permanent residency of the what she said, you mama Ghana for. I mean, I knew where it was going because legally and strategically, the end result was that he was going to plead for clemency. He was actually going to plead for a year stay. You can't say, stay. In fact, we're pleading for permanent residence because at the end of the only argument he can make is that there's persecution instead of a proper case being leveled against him. There's persecution, and the NDC was helping him to build his case. So as it stands now, Kenopia case in Enkusi baby. And I had predicted that when we started the show, per the laws of a United States, Attorney General Ghana by Namsoro. Yes, thank you. Asylum is exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. I say I want to visit you, senior. I'm in Georgia. Where why Duke? Duke. You want to visit me? I know, sir. Oh, I dream Papa our person Obabesrame. But you can't really trust who is what and what is what at what point in what time. So I appreciate, but I keep myself to myself in my own private corner most often, so that I can actually preserve myself very well and serve you guys in all humility. Thank you very much. Yeah, moving on, and then some a door so announcement. I maybe ma obufu wow announcement. I maybe be an obufu wow. Okay, so you movie away. Where are you, John Dramani Mahama? On a lighter side, Yentina.
Ezu, Nwako University bia yema doctor. Abra odasu yo mampenyo. Anka odi ewie nako nom ka say ye twa wedwuma o ya ade say. Enti ye pese wo ba ne bo abaso ne ma honorary doctorate. University of Ghana he nyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor nunso mimim baby ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
Near watch it. Konie. Akufa do GBA. And wakwa miyama na doctorate nyina so they call you doctorate so oda so ti abem minim se dwoma ma oda so ti nwura mu so oda so ti party office so oda so ti se wonya president bi wa ho na mo sabre de wodi ye ma wo I mean come on, when you believe John Dramani Mahama, you believe him at your own peril. Again, me pamcho announcement wo ho moma yentie sa branti ne wonya fedie, but for the purposes of education yentie no.
And this in penifo amuni munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now and this in tears is a special.
No correct. Repeat you.
I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo.
Okay.
And this in penifo mo Jimmy. And this in penifo amuni munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now and this in tears is a special.
My day I heard him.
I'll be honest here. I'm a family when you're
honest here. See you too.
Say, and penifo no be. Me friend one monfano. Me here with you.
No correct.
And I miss you.
When Nimusa Kati and Tiano Musulu so besradi. It is a more amunim no akwawe can the 3 idiots in a home. One more picture that sweet 3 idiots, one picture that sweet. And Crofua one more year, Jumama and DC, a tomb futro, egu mamfo no ania, and then one more gasasa down. You see a friend is a free mind do. Now mind in the be free because it's no dear. I say a year pre funnel. Enti agwene dem we be free na free no say ye free awon de ka de no na ya na agwene ho be mati o se andi simpanifo ya nkwasiafo ye ntie ni biu
kwasia. I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo.
No correct.
NDC in penifo mo Jimmy.
Ampa.
NDC in penifo amuni munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now NDC in tears is a special.
Okay.
I'll be honest here. I'm a family when you're
honest here. I know see there.
Say, and penifo no.
Ma this ya say Kenny Jonas na ya yes ah. I'm honest here. Ana ni tiri koto se ni tiri koto se aponchi a ohuja so. Wo no so ka bie. Eti o hwe the 3 idiots here. Wo mo na company man this here na ba ko se NDC enkwasiafo. NDC mpanimfo enkwasiafo. Ai ba sugar ne center boat to a sugar se Bedford driver. Wasi ampeni sei, utumi didi obi atem. Na hwe ba ne blue jeans e hye no. How ashaban? We abranche say wo pe wo mpene da. Wate how? Nim say wo ye fasting. Eti we no de make wo de betu koto dwum na we fasting aka ho asem. How ashaban? Ngwase afo say empe bi da. Ba ko ne di nkoto wono so de beba nche bia. Say ja eba na eyo. Ebu baba. Jay, is a bagono yazu one fight for and I do a general fifino. We general fifi or man swinim or befrato is here. Yazu as one country will be as one cotua bama DCBU. When young one say, and son and I would did it will be ours here. Hey, Mamma font and time or moody cat a cheap papa be say atom. Ma mo hwe me gyina ho ya ni yedi katachie papa bi se yatem mo hwe me yo we omuso mi mu atem didie hwe wo mo gyina ho yi we mo na ye campaign ma Ghana foto abama adwoma mo hwe wo mo nan hwe ayi ba ko no ayi do kasa sisi an nan no ba ko hwe ha ba ko hwe a ana ba ko no so ne center boat hwe aba na mom nipa fon na lumba kan o kansem fo ampa na ka hwe meme ye gina ho ya yetimi di me matem hwe benkata chie benko no fo am gina ha ye o be ma papa sei yetimi di matem metiko kura fe chen wo metiko me kon kura fe chen wo na mema sei yetimi di me matem a erade Yentoa so. Ingoto o dia na ye twɛn. Me pacho announcement a ɛtoa so. Ɛyɛ Mami ye frɛ no Joyce Bauer Montari. Collins say as a Kingsway Toys. I say omu gyinagyina ɔsɛ Kingsway aboduaba. Collins nso frɛ kyire na ɛba Kingsway Toys. Tete die o. Tete atem di die pa o. Kingsway Toys. Tete atem di die pa. Anyway, you move on. So where Hawa Montari Bawa. Na Montari Bawa no. Spokesperson for John Dramani Mahama Abai. Ana Montari Bawa amaniba. Eja poor but needy Montari Bawa ba. Ono London. So in Shirabonzi. Anita in Shirabonzi. Ana Joyce Bawa Montari a scholarship amanuo. Name 2024, yaba to obey. My Joy FM, My Joy Online report. Na jo Montari Bawa ya jina hose. Leave government scholarships to those who need them. As I say, minim se Montari Bawa nebano oye brilliant but need you. Said deyo yantiasie. Etu yandisi ni na wunya scholarship wa. Mame papa wadauma Joyce Montari Bawa de maneba. Why? Eti wunyenya scholarship ni bia kwanu tum. Why? Na Joyce Montari Bawa de maneba. Enti kwanu tum. Joyce Montari Bawa say yenya scholarships emma womo omuhia. Nanso Joyce Montari Bawa no angasa nso de bi maneba. NDC catch us would you omudi at your own peril. You believe the NDC government at your own peril. Na yebakwa kodim komofofro 123. Yenhwa die. Say Mokaisa Samijamfika said the bombs that Putin is throwing on Russia, Ukraine has some fallen on Ghana. And John Dramani Mahama. Bank of Ghana, Osedei, Yansha Bank of Ghana, Penny Odano. Ose Middle East conflict, fresh inflation risk for Ghana. BOG, your friend say, Papa, your friend say, BOG governor, your friend say. Your friend say, hey, Munja rough. Munja rough, what is BOG governor? Munja rough. We don't have time for any Mkola. More na Russia-Ukraine war started here. Mobeka chere Ghana for say Russia-Ukraine war no enyansi Ghana yanto bomb biama Ghana. And for that matter, at the end of the day, obiantimi mfa a Middle East Deben conflict. The conflict involving US, Israel, and Iran is affecting not only the Middle East, but affecting the whole world. Hey. Ura mama. Gyroff. We don't like Gyroff. Come on. Your Excellency, Gyroff. We are not ready for games. When you see how many Munyai rough. Nobody's ready for games. We are not. Yanyam kolasa. Esiama, Dr. Esiama, Munjai rough. Because we were in this country, and I'm say Russia-Ukraine war, BC Ghana. And for that matter, Kufuado cannot say external factors are affecting the economy of this country. We heard you loud, we heard you very clear. All of us are in the Middle East, if when you're Montokwa, America, Iran, Israel, the conflict between US, Israel, and Iran is affecting not only Middle East, but it's affecting the whole Ghana. Becherem the entire workers as a muwaba to petrum. See the petru abba. So, Mr. President, please, jai rough. Makola Foman, they don't care about Ian Tokwa happening with Iran. They don't care about Tokwa happening with Tel Aviv. They don't care about what happened with Tehran. All they care about is that you had an idea how the global economy works, and for that matter, there were shock absorbers were putting in place in the event that there are any eventualities. You could save us. Don't come and give us any nonsense excuses here. We need serious. We want serious governance. That is how come extenuating factors are affecting our economy. And for that matter, we should vote for you. And we did same. We accorded you the respect by voting for you. Don't come and be giving us any excuses for your own ineptitude and incompetence. We will not accept it. We are telling you, no excuses. Just fix the governance, fix the economy. Samo ba beto petrol munti ene yeda sori ya yeti adwoma ma ani abre a wo ye ayi ana it is affecting the whole Ghana, and they say there are fresh fuel prices. Fresh fuel prices. Now fresh fuel prices no no pese muhunu etin wa yire ne ho ana ayi dieben na fa he kosi he. They say fuel prices in petrol equal 12 cedi. Ana diesel ne call say 15 or say moye dan ya mobedem moye dan fuel prices in the betum. Now yenyi anum free ho PURCU say de wakwa announce say wate electricity so by so PURC so wate electricity so by 11%. By 4%, and what a water so by whatever percent. Now, question I use and say, what electricity so by 4.8%, and what water so by I think is it 9 or so? Now, so what electricity so by a year 4.8%. It means wow to electricity 100 Ghana no. The yate so amount pa, and unti yamo yensema PURC. Jomama buying wow to electricity 100 Ghana no yate so 4 cedi 81 pesos amount eti bonsema jomama buying wo ka se o ma de friend say enti so 4.8 into ahwe ya 4.8 no na wasum kesene no wadwena yo so ene jomama buying no wate so me breaking it down mo ate ase 4.8 in each auto electricity 100 Ghana cedi 4 cedi 81 pesos enu even 5 cedi ni atie free so amount it is a one no be bon nsema jomama ban so auto electricity 500 Ghana yate so 24 cedi ana ama wo 24 cedi no be bon nsema jomama ban Kenopia ban so auto electricity 800 Ghana yate so 38 cedi 48 pesos ana ama onti so bebo nsema ma jomama abanya 800 Ghana electricity na woto no yes ate so force. Meanwhile this same jomama aban as of last year womoto electricity tariffs mu all inclusive the whole year womoto mu 28%. It is that time now woto electricity 500 Ghana womoto mu by 140 Ghana, and they was the next year no wate so ama enti auto electricity 500 Ghana and yes say no you better 24 cedi it was 140 bedada and wabunkam no why say last year and this year what catch us better 24 cedi it a difference of 140 16 cedi and that's what tienie na nko adwenem your mama aban no frakadama aban your mama aban no kure eni wo mafa. It's me no kasa isi be catch us say really view because your mama ne nkrofo ahia emergency electricity de ba enya no kore mahama ye trofo na aban ne Kenopia ban wo mo ye be break ne down mo atiase tienie last year nko electricity wo mo to mu by 28.96%. This year your mama say what so by 4%. Momo mo nsem water bill your mama buying to mu 19.3% as of last year. And your mama buying say what so ma 4.8. Eti yamu yensema no. Eti me catch yourself your mama buying no Kenopia ban a what the nsa way ma wo no the way edge. Aturo nti yeni ahoto. Now, in any case, share the records of both MPP and NDC when it comes to electricity. No one says them. We will look at the records and what the record says. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Share records. Say why in the bar bemwa what say electricity super? Why in the bar bemwa what electricity so? We will look at what the record says. Mama mini inchiramo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Your mama Abai is a KillNet government. You trust them at your own peril. John Mahama Amemu is a KillNet government. You trust this government at your own peril. Me kano kure na achero. Ubeti emi etimi. Unti emi nso anyama sem. Okay, so electricity tariffs. Both MPP and NDC. Share the records and what it says. In 2000 and okay, I don't know if this one you see it clearly. I don't know if this one. Okay, so where are they? Daily graphic. I see electricity tariffs down by April 1st. 4%. 4.8%, then 3.6% for water. Wabua medical catchem say frakadama by. No kure bienim. No kure ba kure nim. Now let's look at a year what the record says. So from 2017, Yemfem free 2017, but Mbako NDC 2007 near the Maba. Yemfem free 2017, but Mbako 2007 near the Maba. Sorry, 2010 when NDC first came to government near there. I will give you that statistics. So in 2009, the whole of 2010, NDC had to electricity move by 89%, the whole of 2010. The whole of 2011, NDC to electricity move by a year 10%. Now, 2012, NDC to move by a year 7.42%. TNA. Now, enumerate Yansha records and what it says. I want to be with NDC about a frakadam, a KillNet about. In 2013, NDC increased overall by 58.9%. In 2014, NDC increased electricity tariffs by a year 28.35%. In 2015, NDC increased by a year 10%. Now, cumulatively, totally, for a period of 2009 to 2016, which is 8 years, NDC increased electricity tariffs by 294%. Averagely, they increased it year on year by 36.8%. Now, I heard a record of MPP in 8 years. 2017, there was no electricity, a tariffs increment. In 2018, MPP increased it by 17.5%. In fact, there was a reduction, not even increment. In 2018, there was a reduction. In 2019, there was an increment of 17.46%. In 2020, there was no change in tariffs. 2021, no change in tariffs. 2022, MPP increased it by 27.15%. In 2023, MPP increased electricity by a year 51.02%. In 2024, NPP increased it by 6%. Now, all put together cumulatively, NPP in 8 years increased electricity tariffs by a year 84%, as opposed to 294%. So, the records of a year the two amemuno and amedia chirono. The other by year, and no nyame masem. I'm just giving you records. Now, you're moving away from eno. Now, yenko a year the next announcement. The next announcement in say, any other sorry ya daily graphic. Wamu Facebook page. And wamudi abatuo. Engineers and planners are taking over Goldfields Ghana, Damai, to undertake large-scale mining, commercial gold mining. How do we ensure that our indigenous companies take part in large-scale commercial mining? Selected comments will be published in the Daily Graphic tomorrow. Hey, John Mahama, Eddie, the my minds, Amaninua Ibrahim. And 2 minutes, no mako delete free ho. And 2 minutes, but mutira nye satam ni nya screenshot da. Eti John Mahama amemu no, ni nua ni yeskani. Eti otimi koto private jet ba. Ni nua no kanda skani kanda billionaire. Yehu ne so bi da. Na mo beto private jet bi agise ni nua na ba ban mu. Ni nua ne ba ban mu nso, se me na me nua aba ban mu. Ani ye de da my say mamia. Se me na me nua aba ban mu. Ani ye de eye sankofa ne eye ayi black voter my say mamia. Se me na me nua aba ban mu. Ani yesisa eye ayi me no ka say Magdan shipment ayi ne terminal 3 no ye nyantie na anu be ka kire mu se me nyantie yese uja fo so ope ampani ni 2 minutes ani ye yi Magdan terminal no ye kolosu it is a wonu ba bam no amount eye sankofa mines what the show company engineers and planners sensa se wonu ba bam no amount eye go fields what the man black voter the man na fe da mines so what the man wa in fact private jet 70 million kura woto a wontowe ese otimi to wiase nyina da if you did man go mine say man ye de ayi sankofa ayi ye de man 10 fields ye de man ayi ye friend say ye de black voter and so amano ye de ma wa on top private jet na abeto de na in any case private jet no ayi Jomama na ne dia anase ye Ibrahim na ne dia ene me no ka say abrantie ye mo hunu wo eye show isu yi abrantie yi one eye acting chief executive of eye minerals commission tienie acting chief executive of minerals commission now sa abrantie we ye acting chief executive for minerals commission no enam eye kwan a in fact no eye adwuma as of I think last year or last 2 years no eye adwuma ma eye go first da mines no ene ye gidi ama Ibrahim ama company engineers and planners no na sa abrantie eye adwuma ema eye sa da mines no ani ye yi na die ye pamo no ene sa abrantie na ba ye chief executive of eye minerals commission chief executive of minerals commission and now Ibrahim ama de ne private jet ne ba bedru ye no na abrantie ye dru ho no ani Ibrahim bonsre hehe Okatakyie mu ye chief executive of minerals commission a wani abrese chinchina yenye eye go fields ayi da mines in free go fields nsem ne yemfa ma eye obi minerals commission CEO de se obi akoto ne private jet e bank e fa ho bayi aden wani abre minerals commission CEO ne ni abrese chinchina yenye edi minerals commission CEO no ye Ibrahim boy ana bedi kan be catch him say Ibrahim ne boy pa ne samijamfi this is a trite knowledge Ibrahim ne nini papa nso no do ye MEF eye minerals and investment deben fund no ai nini papa no ma me nini papa no ana afa yasa de eye Ibrahim Mahama a boy akwakosi eye ayi minerals commission ano eti Ibrahim Mahama ede eye ni private jet ne ba na ne boy na duru ho chia na ga mu ye minerals commission CEO obi the private jet ba anka fa ho bayi ni nyina piece together ema hunu se adwuma no de ya hyehye frachire na me ka kire mo long ago ana mo antie se adwuma we mo pa mo nkonko he for the record last year me ka kire mo se ya hyehye adwuma Ibrahim Mahama will be put in charge of all the mineral resources of our nation into the hands of one person and their family we me no ka say ejagu na chi enche bia wo ba ko pe obi a 1 minute shovel no akotua hospital be amanso ayi we minute shovel no Ibrahim ne triama ne ntimomo nsema no ne aboye nsem majimi nti monti ase majimi nti ave me koka na yasoma Ibrahim asoma ne nkola ne se ese kura de ye mute katachie no na ye hunu se katachie no oha adwene dodo ekwan ba ne be fa so a ye be mute no a yen soma ne yen frefre bloggers nyina se bloggers nyina mamo mpeke katachie content wa wan peki katachie content no ye be ma wo eye ye frade ne sei ye ma oska tie de me kan yi ye se ye pese ye mute katachie eti ne bloggers ye frɛ wo mo ne ye ka kire wo mo yesi ye fro bi eye Rafik Mahama Ibrahim Mahamania Rafik Mahama nam no ofrefre bloggers say wa be peke kateche content enesi ye government bibia ye mouse kani ye froni ya mauska na wo peke Ibrahim Mahama content akateche eya they be call you pull it down when pulling it down we will come after you Rafik Mahama na yes adwuma no and my body Rafik Mahama my body make me body Rafik Mahama nam no ka kire bloggers say no one should pick eye kateche content and ye free bloggers no na bloggers ni ye ro munim se bloggers ni je kateche ni di eti Ibrahim Mahama etua bloggers ka se me am peketi ka che enkosi hwe me ka kire mu pen na Rafik ni twa tro kire bloggers ni se eye me kateche se won fa me nko hu Ibrahim Mahama wanim ye hare Ibrahim Mahama me ko hu no so wonyam de bai me wofa kwasi ayi friend say was it ohine where is your guy deck and emia me deck ya me deck ya me ne no na e share adwuma di wo de me content na ye and e deck kura me ye content fa aban wo mpeke eso nya hwe eso odidie if say aban frɛ wo mo so mo nyese dia and then yes wo a wo pese wo ye aban frɛ wo na nya bidie no mpeke katachie content and he is on tape Rafik Mahama is on tape me na me ka kire o me nsuro he is on tape to say me say on family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama me say family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama no onya me de bai family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama no onya me de bai me wo fa Kwasi Jima Asante Jima former GRA commissioner na yi as me gina ho na Ibrahim na work to me say me yada papa sa time say me ka bitie Akufo Addo aban etu o say me yada papa eti ya ba hwe me besi nne me nkoi fa me ho enya me hwe me manso because me behave sa ke dia me kan ye na nkoma atwumasum eti Rafik wonam na also betua bloggers ka say me mpeke kateche content go ahead and do it don't go and tell them say me say for na wokura minimo wan Rafik minimo unless be me hunu wanim was in 1957 to stop talking about you me say my friend ayi bloggers bia o mo say aban ye bibia obeba me ama bibie no emfa kateche content bio na me kateche wo ye me den yan kosi hwe me na me ka kiro Rafik Mahama is on tape me ba me ka mabonidi me ka mabonidi o ye be ma ofa nko court me obetimi akama no atum ontimi nkama no ntum obetimi akama no atum afa Ibrahim Mahama ko top private jet ba ya 2 minutes yes private jet no se no ama ka Jomama otu kwan ye nyeyi eti Ujaf Mahama wako President Mahama at the private jet he arrives in ASUL for a 4-day working visit and one day Ibrahim Mahama and yes Ibrahim Mahama jai Jomama jai sa de manfo na dwene di agoro no wa na here private jet na nim so kasa wo koto amanfo no be kasa eti ene yes ye de kwose se wunua kanda billionaire ana eye it's a kanda billionaire na eto private jet dia se ntimi nka ho hwe afa private jet ibeduru ya na Jomama atia no president wo ko state function na ye di jata aje yifa to beje golf said ye no om se champion yi we fa private jet beje diamond mines eti ye man private jet wo de call ye no ano ana quickly wo de diamond mines no amani nua se ha je kutu ye nyeska na enyo oman ya adwene nya adwuma akibetimi atena ma obi etimi de ayi go fields ene sankofa ene damai no de amani nua company and nobody talks about it media ni nyina yedin yetuotua media na ka obi ayedin ani yese katachie no ne betimi aka me manu atum eti afrafra bloggers se mamu mfa katachie content nyesa ye aban ye bibia ye mfrew unsu uyi Ibrahim Mahama content ni free wa ye betua akasa na ye ka me obeda aka manu atum me Bismarck bipua wo jitum se ontimi nka ne nuana no ntum da Bismarck go say bipua ontimi nka manu ntum chief Nkrumah nim se ontimi nka katachie anu ntum ne enkama no ntum chena ka nipa ba akokura na etiem ya me ka no kora na akere no eti Jomama na epa ni plane ato anu wonim se manfo no be kasanti wa hyada efise Jomama na ka kire se Akufo Addo nim se bomti ene ofori ata ne ho be wia ma no nto no ade wo wia na se bomti no ofori atam be wi ama ne dia ene ono dwoma ama no wan na ewi ama no wan na ewi ama no wan edi dwoma ama wan na ewi ama no wan ya enye Ibrahim plane bi ehu enye Ibrahim ave ayo felisofo kwache President Mahama's jet use didn't cost the taxpayer a dime itiri koto ade chen ya state only pays for fuel for private jet used by President Mahama kwache nipa ba ko yentua hwe ade chen ya we only pay for fuel eboa we only pay for fuel and we are there koka menkrofo MPP foi wo mako manu atumo me hu ye ka de sade asia ba se kufodo na ninua atimo akufodo ana ninua atimo ana ninua koto private jet ye ana ye de diamond mines amano ye de gold fields amano ye de sankofa amano ye de minerals ya Ghana nyina hye nipa ba ko ne nabusuafo nsa akiyebeke ne otu candice be yusu and MPP communicators will be a din Ibrahim Amasam Yankan Wasem. Oga Ibrahim Amase made me old jet no aye air ambulance. Ma adwene mu ohenti air ambulance ye kwan ye fa so aye air ambulance efete. Ibrahim Ama private jet dada na air ambulance on. Akan na ni aboyen sama wada. Ibrahim Ama ma adwene sai. Me dwene ho ameti ase. Ma adwene sai. Ma adwene sai. Onipa na koto private jet ya eye dwoma amadia ana wose ne dia da bia ni nua ba ban mu on top private jet ni nua ma ban mu on top private jet da na ye the gold face da man no ye the way man no media ni nyina ye di e se media ni nyina edidi MPP communicators nso a ye betimi aka ho asem no NDC MPP communicators ye nyina din fuchin na menena mu na meka se menko an mehu de mu yan se menua wo chemai dan so mai o chemai menena ko way back o chemai dan so mai wono so MPP ni mapa we ka da chie mem ko ka menya asem na emu wo chemai kan de e bia me ka bi so ame wo chemai say because of 10,000 Ghana cedis taken from Samijemfi my people are not talking about his issue. Hey, some of my MPP communicators all eyes are watching you. Watch my MPP communicators. I did 10,000. We may make a menya asem. Make a ye be frame traitors see ye be suma nkrofo see yemra metro Facebook say. Ka de tie ne ye traitor bi say na no no o ka bi tie kufu ado aban. Mo yare. Ajay. Emu adwo a mo ma nyo. MPP for say mo nya mo adwene say mo be ka bibia tie adwo ma aban Ibrahim Mama ye modamfo. Samijemfi emu nipa mo nka bibi ntia no a emu adwo a mo ma nyo na menyima adwuma se mu adwo a mo ma nyo na menyima adwuma me no kura kanti na me wo problem wo ka bi tie MPP aban na no I me galamse hu nsam tie MPP aban yesa nya tumi magana fo hu ye mobo esa ba bio na mo kokotu manfo ni nsuo na mo se nsuo a me ka me se pa akwasi se me ka ene be mai pabone fo ma menye emu adwo a mo manenyo MPP fo mo suma nkrofo si yemra na yematworo na katechie ye traitor mo na mo ye traitors mo a mo ba betu galamse ese manfo ni nsuo ema manfo ni bufu ye no mo na mo ye traitors enye me a me kaye na nkrofo ti asankragwa na no mo nsuo ese no wo mo hia katechie me na kansa no mo nsuo mo hu sai so ye ne ya adwen se emu adwo a mo mane nyina anyo ne yenkoye nim wate Oga kamso na kadechie kan ilevi o demonstration we ilevi hunti onu na mielu su into a theater se mu pe party no asem na mu nye traitors anka mu nkofa eye policies ma kanoforiata wakofa policy aba wa ye otun say inu wadwane abetra America anka mu nkofa policy ma party ni ho nya hi eti mu na mu ye traitors minye traitor mu na mu ye traitors minye traitor me ka asema kire mu so obi nye traitor anka niema wode be se mo bana ayi enkokorafo ne merewafo sika wo ho na mo bana mo de monsa kwototo mbotom se DDE pinwa mo na mo mpe party no asem wo na Yesu Kristo baaye no wo baaye na ayi asofo ne mpanimfo adi asore nanim wo mo ye nioma tantan nioma kankan egu asore nanim as wo twe aba hwe wo mo no ontan asore no na emom ni yoyo na no wotan ye It is a more memoir, Nona Mobeye, Anna Katacheni traitor. And your money, my say mo petumi, the catcher mo pain. A moajua, and I know the chum, a woman in chum. Shan will be uncle Sam Marantan about one echi, and a Katachin where ye traitor, Nakatachin where ye traitor. Mona muye traitors. If you just at the east in Wamika, say more interest or 18 a more year where ye traitor no. May your campaign Ame Kufuado 2016. Me ne kwam ye plus ye call rounds and adu the show me ye campaign wo bia no waka chem sem ye traitor hwa no mama mbuafu emu adu amanenyo mi nsuro mu bia me an my party ba bia bedu no e wo mse wo nyina niam ne bo ho a wo sesa hwa no obi ankohye nkola na chi na pese okohye akola chi a wo apie bra ne beka na me ka bi nkyere wo nsuro e ka asema kyere wo asem bia ye ka no Akufuado pensu bia no it was based on conviction. Me and medical case we be near many bo ho a wo nyini a na ogya ye eti bi ho a we went overboard, and as we grow we will find a better way of addressing such issues. Now so hwa no obi ankohye nkola na chi ni atwotwo nkwase asem Facebook wo ye bema na wo ye san nkwase asem meka bi a kire wo meka kire mo min suro mo nso memeti yi bomfa kurase ne yawo me Asante Aguna me no obia nko ayi mokodi mo aban mu 8 years ba yi aban 8 years yi ma nya hwe ma mpehwe enhu hia me mokoya ya mo ba ye ahofa no se de tie sa na tie mokoba foforo nso se de tie ye sa na betie hwe sa emu adu a mo ma nanyo afija se kire is me se me wo interest nya mo hunu hura ne be se hwe mo hunu hura ne entimi se hwe me wo interest. Yanko yanim ochiman eti eze unua no so mo ntimi nkasa we nyame na meka ochiman na eka why eti mu wo eye ayibufo bi a mo fa nko ochiman so Katachie ko kan say kim o mo ne Katachie beko na Katachie no ye traitor abibi mu betumi amunyo ni amayi o hwa na obi a mehurumra me ye nyina yesi ye jai ne akoyanim wade mu amoba betu galamse ne me amekan ye nyina ye ne pe mu amudi E11 ba ya manfo ne bufu ne me amekan ye nyina ye party ni ye pe mu amoba be ye mrewa didi yipi na moje mrewa ni sika ayi obese Katachie meka ansa na mrewa na hu se mofuma asem nkodo ho na menwene me ho na ye move on make ma menchi a me mame na na ma ajima kobia o go for the seat mame o na woska it is okasi ye nkọ dia ye beko me dem sim we interest me nka se me ko seat bia ne mo na mo yam hyehyemo yo mame ntia me nua me ba waso mi muye pa Frank Entry MPP New York and I know MC Saturday twam yi na ye wo awoda Frank me buy one of the people a wire there or boy juma na oye juma ye pa we house matter and pay house matter so no ye be kan fie na wonu anum bi di nsim hunu o makote te akire chọchọ nkwase asem em so mo nye ready for tumi o tell my you winning Frank, happy birthday to you my brother. I appreciate you and all the things you are doing for the MPP in New York. You are doing excellently well. You are doing amazingly well. You lose to me. Mo amunye traitors. Krono amoba bebo wa ba munti na bie kura muntimi mie ma no. Emema nyina da na ma. It took Katachie and traitor to hold a grassroots base for more. And a party no ye jina ne na so kakra. Mo mma munyo munya nkwasasem no. Aha. Mo mma munyo. Ya papa bi say oh just stop it. You could have criticized the MPP constructively. We will call you out. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I agree. Some of the things out of passion for our nation, it went overboard. I agree. So let's end it there. Now you move on your first major topic. Okay. Yanko topic. Topic 1. Memphis am Georgia na Memphis am Okudja tu. Okudja tu asem ne yefani kan ana se Memphis am George. omumienu why na mpese ye bono first oso mienu nya sa asamfo sam miense wo mo na de dwoma ama memo de beba fom o sam miense wo mo de dwoma ama memo no beba fom but before so mo de dwoma ama memo no beba fom no ma me ni IGP eni nkomo yes IGP 123 IGP Christian Tete Yono wo mo se Sam George na de mu chini Sam George sa okay ye beba Sam George so wo so kwa na adwene dan tirim ne ti sa asawa IGP Christian Tete Yono ene ya me ne wo kasai junior officers ye promote wo mo eye jesam me ka kire mo me baga jam say IGP Christian Tete Yono ene ne manfo wo promoting na busua ne nkrofo nko a now when merit replace connections tie de make yi me no ga say IGP Christian Tete Yono there is something breeding within the police service where any administrative adjustment to tie nie any small administrative adjustment ye wo police krata ya wo mo tworo eno no em say we inspector of the ben forward ana wo kokko tworo bie now junior officers wo mo ye promote wo mo 3 months ago ya junior officers ye promote wo mo 3 months ago ya tienie and am say Christian Tete Yono no nkrofo wo munti and a junior officers ya select wo mo say wo mo ni senior officers in fact ebu okra ya select wo mo over senior officers say omonko no omonko tworo exams ni promote wo. Meanwhile police service no it is a regimental service. So adia police service no mo pepa respect for seniority. Now this is a case where IGP for the first time in the history enipa 3,000 plus na so mo kokotworo no IGP Christian Tete Yono increase number ni to about 7,000 ebinsi wo police service na police for no na ka chem se ka de cheka bi man yo ni ewu ene wo say order no or say seniority or say respect no ene discipline nim ebisi wo no o promoting nkrofo and wo jampi omo and wo ko IGP mi anka asem nkyerɛw wo ye inspector general of police. The men and women under your command, they are speaking, they are protesting, they are rebelling, they are coming to me. Police headquarters the information. So IGP cadet call no omo kwatro kratano, and they almost promoting crofo over them. And the police service cannot function. There is confusion within the police service. And I can say favoritism within the police service is spoiling the morale. IGP, leadership no police service for ni be yiwama. Me da me catch o minim say o to odwen say me mpo asem. Enye pen na me mpo asem wo. Na emom IGP promoting more people over omo already. You. Yan sorry free ho IGP case no yan sorry free ho. Na afi yanko Sam George so. Mo se mo pe Sam George. Mo mpe Sam Okudzeto. Okay, so se mo pe Sam George na mo pe Sam Okudzeto dia. Ene yanko yanyi but before se me kono IGP issue. Recruitment scam ekoso. And also ye be kan wasem. But let me move to Okudzeto Ablakwa. Very reckless guy. I don't know why your mama appointed him. Say onkonkoye foreign affairs minister. Yenti Okudzeto.
Well, everybody knows that Ghana has a defense cooperation agreement with the U.S. Approved by our. Well, everybody knows that Ghana has a defense cooperation agreement with the U.S. Approved by our parliament, and not only with the U.S. but with many other strategic partners, including the U.K., a number of Gulf states. We do these things in our strategic national interest, and we are also careful to draw the lines. And so there's a red line. We do not accept military bases in our country. And I'm sure that what is happening in the Middle East now vindicates Ghana's position. We have historically prevented Western powers from establishing military bases in our country. And I believe that those who initially were not sure why Ghana was very stern about this position now appreciate that. Having said that, we also take the view that any cooperation, any intervention must be on a case-by-case basis, and there has to be express approval. So the recent attacks in Nigeria, the Nigerians will confirm to you that they invited the Americans, and they also reached out to Ghana to collaborate.
The Nigerians?
Yes, both the Nigerians and the Americans. So that's how we are playing this out. Okay. Sovereignty has to be respected. Territorial integrity has to be respected. You must be invited. And we must all agree on the scope of the intervention, because we do not want this to lead to another Venezuelan situation or some other, geopolitical matter, because sovereignty is important, territorial integrity is important. We must know exactly what the scope is.
Important. Okay.
What do you?
Keep quiet. He has zero knowledge what international relations and diplomacy. He's only using mere words, and I'm speaking to you as an expert of international relations and diplomacy. I'm an expert. So territorial integrity is important. Sovereignty is important. Edeba is important. But if territorial integrity is important, sovereignty is important, how does that even fit into the argument you've made to the point that diplomatic arrangement between two states, America, and such sensitive military matters? Tienye, Okuja to Ablakwa, Foreign Affairs Minister, when you have somebody who is more of a talker than a thinker, this is what happens. You are the #1 diplomatic agent of our nation by virtue of the fact that you are the Foreign Affairs Minister. No two ways about it. So by virtue of you being the Foreign Affairs Minister, you get the opportunity to sit on certain sensitive meetings and boards, which you acquire certain knowledge, of which those knowledge is not for public consumption. Because according to the Vienna Convention for consular and diplomatic relations, Article 24 is very clear that diplomatic documents are inviolable. It means you cannot review them. So only Ghana, America, Nigeria, have a pact for a special military operations. Because you are more of a talker than a thinker, you go and release such sensitive information to the public. When you know, because you said every nation is a sovereign state, and for that matter, you cannot interfere in their territory, and any act of Ghana combined with US, now almost a terrorist force Nigeria. This is a classified security cooperation agreement which will never be reviewed. But Kasaya would there. So you are speaking about classified. Unless you are able to tell me, sir, at the time I want to not declassified information. If it is not, the dangers is not even just personal. You are only putting Ghana at risk. Because when you can expose such intelligence sources, it has the tendency of damaging bilateral relations, bilateral trust between you and America, between you and any other state, because any other thing there. Now, so we are so reckless. So, baby, now the first diplomatic agent of our nation. How can any other person trust you? And Okuja to say, you know, core agreement. Core agreements in such agreement per Article 75. Okuja to Ablakwa per Article 75 of the 1992 Constitution. Such agreements are supposed to be brought before Parliament for ratification. Okuja to Ablakwa mekanchere meme say. A year parliamentary ratification. I know he was talking about military bases in the past, and he was not even coherent as to which one we've ratified as a year Ghanaians, because I know in the case of Bamfo and Bamfo, the courts were very clear. Said in anything, whether note verbal, whether any agreement between us, even if it's just a mere without any treaty, written agreement, is supposed to be brought before Parliament Although it's executed by president on behalf, it could be you doing that, but you must bring it before parliament. But catch it, you say, what they call a year parliament, and you ratify, say, ampa, obetimi ako. No more kwa yes, our operations in Nigeria. No. So when you put such a year classified information, such sensitive matters, watching a terrorist for it in Nigeria, Ghana for the bad boy, yes, sir. When you have a foreign affairs minister who is more propagandist than behaving like a foreign affairs minister, that's what happens. Now you are jeopardizing this country. A national security issue. A national security issue. You have no idea the position you occupy, the position. You have very little to no idea. So you are very reckless with your comments. You think we are foreign affairs, and you can't want some. And Crawford a deal when you foreign affairs. Foreign affairs in your baby, a casa debris. If it's a diplomacy, there are certain things that all across the world, it has become a customary practice. Some military cooperations on the quiet are done. Sharing of intelligence on the quiet are done. But when we share intelligence and we cooperate with you on the quiet, and your foreign affairs minister is so reckless and he puts such sensitive information out there, it has the tendency of jeopardizing the trust that other nations, other superior nations will have in our security intelligence. So, national security call into order. We nim shey, aban fun, aban kankan, we nim hwe. And Makacha yes, international relations, micro masters in international relations and diplomacy. Bibia no okuje to eya mentiasia. Won trade ye wo ye no asia, okuje to ablakwa. Na yen sori mfro okuje to ablakwa ho. Na yen ko Sam George, ba yen tia baba we.
Me ko tia meti. Mati say. Ora Sam George say you send ba be re-registration of your SIM card no. Sam George, Jama will be your own. I didn't work say Ghana for near what I just saw. It didn't know person we see resources and time. Every government be a baswa re-registration of SIM card, re-registration of SIM card. Sir, operation we are over by and for so dear man pan and ever bro mine. Who need maybe the own? One guy saw you man no cry no say Muhammad you because you don't fit. What sign Yasa approve. The Ben Nasade we call parliamentar, matters yes, ma approve. Ain't two Baba Henya, me and Masha Ghana for him. I signed the date, Abba said, oh, Baba, re registration of Ghana SIM card. Kashenko demand to you know that. Started that rubbish.
Started
that rubbish.
We're here. We're going to do the SIM registration. I didn't say re-registration. I said SIM registration.
Semantics. Obwa. Sam George, semantics. Get the hell out. I didn't say SIM registration. I re-registration. I said registration. You're only using semantics to deceive the people. Registration or re-registration, is it not going to be the same process? Is it not the same microphone code in Yentie Sam George?
This is the first time in our history as a country where we'll be doing a proper biometric registration.
That is a lie. Again,
I've heard people say, but
a lie that must be thrown to the bottom pit of hell. Sam George, when you speak, you think, Okasa yenti, Ogasa onem kola bi na edi nkomo. Ogasa ye Jimmy, ye nim the area of my munyasa. Sam George, Ogasa ye nko school. It will be general na use semantics. I said registration. I did not say registration. Useless exercise. Registration, re-registration. The people are going to be put under the scorching sun. Registration, re-registration. The people are going to lose productive hours. The people are going to lose bread and butter issues. So technology there, maybe I will head in a technology. Technology is supposed to make life simpler for people. But of course, what motivates Sam George is clearly not a policy that will help the people. Policy that will make the lives of the people better, but clearly driven by a procurement. That is how come Sam George and Niabre registration. I didn't say registration.
Sam George, you said we shouldn't register in the past. Go and listen to what I said. I didn't say let's not register. I said we should not register because the processes that were being undertaken at the time will not fix the problems that existed. I spoke about the need for us to have biometric verification.
Biometric verification, dear. Sam George, who can say Yankola, who can say Jimmy? Ghana for no Jimmy. I said the processes is what this blah blah blah, and the people need biometric registration. Biometric. Sam George is all about some registration. Common sense should tell Sam George. Ediana wo ba ya also the entire year be another registration altogether. Ye dem crofo mai kogu awiem, omo ko afom obumfa, omo ko afom kokotiasua, omo ko afom kena emoso, omo ko afom e wa braka so, omo ko afom wo eye odumase, omo ko afom e wo eye wiamo ase. Agona wo mu nyina nyan sa megina wiem no ene say Sam George say biometric diaben dia be ka biometric no a ni nyina ne say onsa o fingerprint. O fingerprint anyway o people o eye no eno ni ye pick here. Okay, so e die nti ni ye say pick biwa Sam George say o eye ba ko na slow su ye no one sync the data of NIA to that of a year NCA, which is NCA to that of NIA, which is National Identification Authority. Eti yensanye ni bio na yensanye ni bio no what Sam George is now saying is that yeah, biometrics. Sam George, such a useless venture, a useless process. Okay, first of all, state in there through NIA, National Identification Authority, ajejem for biometrics. So once when ni nyina ewo NIA holiday, tie de make yi. As it stands now, telco suno me number 0242 last number is 61. Telco suni ni say Okatakyie Afrifa dia. It's a Sam George, and there was a whoopesika na whoopedi. Make Sam George, and why do any more doer? Technology is supposed to make life simpler for people. It's a DNA sinking NCA and NIA data. When in actual fact, you can simply go for the data of NIA. Because NIA and himself Afrifa, time or more register NIA cards. You busa Afrifa say, oh, personal primary number ye day. No more personal primary number, mano. And our secondary number, then no about money. Enti NIA document, no NIA records. Okatakyie Afrifa number, ye nimu dia Okatakyie Afrifa number. Tiye kayi. It's Sam George kwaji the data from NIA. Nas enye sikani procurement no bepe biye die. Nas what about NCA. The only thing he has to do is now to create an app. If it's a meno say yaju udini da, yaju fingerprint. To fingerprint is with a NIA data. So there is no point having to go and queue and give the state another the same process, the same information which has already been given to the state through NIA. So your phone number, your biometrics, your facial data, your digital identity footprint, NIA. And when we have useless people in positions of power who have very little or next to nothing about how governance works, common sense does not prevail because the only thing that drives them is money, procurement, nothing more, nothing less. Sam George said, "Mero fonsa anko sa a lie." NIA were records in United Dance was here anko sa lie. It is a verification. Our person we are, and we are here simple. America form microphone ko jina sunu muso munko saka line kwaya SIM card registration. The other is obe create app. You bet me download the app no your phone so. Na sa app no. Ubetimi you uko process no process na ka kire say NIA data ni yewo say yewo Okatakyie Afrifa na number last number 61 yewo dia eti twa wanim wo de ade ne hwe wanim a na etwa o smartphone etwa krew no upload yes twa biometrics wo de hwe on sa so a na etwa no upload uwi a yes ebia wo Ghana card no upload e kire ne animu ya upload just so you can marry it and verify your data. And stop this useless process more di nipa be femu e mamam for e ho be yira all in the name of SIM card registration. What kind of useless governance is this? Common sense is not supposed to be a crime, but it looks like this government is losing common sense. Why must the poor people lose daily wages simply because of SIM card registration? One. Why must market women, drivers, students go and queue in long hours just to go undergo a SIM card registration? What kind of useless governance is this? What useless of a governance is this? Governance said, yeah, the technology, my mom for no tom, yeah, the technology, and my mom for no When him when you about Bonnie when it trimu or pebia in trouble at your dinty on yet. Say, I haven't said SIM card registration. I have said registration. Wait your registration again. Yakosala yakoji. In any case, so person obayana eslusu and marry the data at NCA to NIA. The ayadije de dano sinkine. Sink it. Data is sitting on NIA I can't say service. Data is exclusive unless you are telling us that exclusive data now it is not sitting on NIA service. If it is sitting on NIA service, just sync it to the NCA service. Sync it with the NIA document and stop this nonsense of having to put the people through the same process because what kind of other common sense, afahin? Huh? Some George, common sense. Systems are supposed to make life more simpler for people. It's a database, it makes citizenship, it makes voter eligibility, it makes passport issuance. Name it do SIM card re-registration, we cannot use it. What nonsense of a minister is this? Huh? Munshia de mu bonne ne wo mutinum procurement ne wadwene adai wadwene procurement et mutimi nyusu adwene mamamfo ne ho ntomo oba de eslo usu gigi no is sitting on the service of NC. It is eslo usu and go a step further by marrying those data to that of the NIE. Just go ahead and marry them and stop putting the people under unnecessary pressure. Oh, now no SIM card registration. This is what you said.
Take, for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people used fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNITS database.
And still, you can use it using the NIA database. You can use it using the voter registration database. You can use it using the and so by any the OCS and go through the same process because our procurement utiri koto what I would them the one in kokora for befa how muno. What you are
database. These are, and even the national health insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
So when you say bet me clean up, we're using DVLA, using NIA database, using this, using that. And yet we should undergo another hot scorching sun, under the scorching sun to go and do another process. Wow.
Many months later.
Mr. Speaker, one of the key things that we need to do, which I stated emphatically during my vetting, was a proper SIM re-registration. And we don't need to do just a SIM re-registration. We need to do a central equipment identity.
So in one breath, a SIM re-registration.
And so let me just segue here. We're going to do the SIM registration. I didn't say re-registration. I said SIM registration.
Some George said,
this is the first time.
Of the ministry that some people use fraud at all 32 million active SIM card holders. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNITS database, and do that using the DVLA database. And even the national health insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
Many months later.
Mr. Speaker, one of the key things that we need to do, which I stated emphatically during my vetting, was a proper SIM re-registration.
Re-registration.
And we don't need to do just a SIM re-registration. We need to do a central equipment identity register.
Wabua. Semantics. Wabua. Semantics. Get the hell out. You are using semantics to deceive the people. And that is how come I get so angry and furious, and sometimes I go overboard. Because when clearly you can tell that the organized economic crime, a group of people are using semantics to deceive the masses, it infuriates me. It gets me angry. In one breath, we are not doing re-registration. We are doing registration. Mr. Speaker, we need to do some re-registration. Mr. Speaker, we don't need to do. We can do a cleanup by synchronizing the database of NIA passport. Utika kraka semedie. Wuni mninyina. One day no re-registration, the next day re-registration. The same card you could some you utika kraka semedie. What else one need mechi? Jasa odi man for never for trouble. Munana allow let them live their life and stop this nonsense of Why do you guys continuously use Ade? Omi aso nkwa didi wate. Omi aso nkwa didi. Yan sorry mfiri oba before see ebe sorry afiri ho no. Yan dis fo no. Nanaba no wo hefa. Omaja na chiridi ana. Nana mamba akwe.
Body can lean back, Shake that booty, don't break that booty like you ain't got sense. Baby, move that booty, don't break that booty like you ain't got sense.
Young good body. Banana, you before say good board no. Young women of valor for why Abiana in a long while. Let me give you something nice to women of valor. NDC. Nanaba. Sewa, I'm here. Sewa, I am here. NDC for Mo Sewa, I'm here. Na mo kon just say mo pressure. Eko wi mo. Young we swear. Women of valor, or money make up nefe. We na NDC for no one year dra. O mo to mo de tia sankre go abeso ko bi ho. Women of valor, he said na ye litane, ye bo bi. Said o mo see steamy. As o mo tia sem papa bi. O mo ntie hu. O mo ntie hu. Women of valor. Oh, o mo ntie hu. Nanaba, ya papa bi nso sere, ya papa bi, utiri sai. Edu sam kasa na kakra kwa mpipi ho anu adwa. Na be didi matem. Nanaba mo mba konka ho. Ajay.
Body can lean back, Shake that booty, don't break that booty like you ain't got sense. Baby, move that booty, don't break that booty like you ain't got sense. Everybody.
And your good body, let me walk and once a Okay, Nanaba, Mama will give it to them. Younger good body scandal. Hey! Sikani ya chicheni say. Hey, yentie boy.
I'm so sad as a Ghanaian. I'm so sad. You sell our gold 18 tons. And few months you want to buy the gold back and you're buying it at a higher price. And the difference is over $1 billion US. This is not just causing financial loss to the state. This is a serious corruption activity. Yes. This is a serious corruption activity. It was planned.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people are really enriching their pockets.
No crepa.
Sometimes we say that let's allow the youth in governance. Sami Jenfi is not a youth. What is he doing?
Sami.
The guy is a thief.
Hey,
he's a bloody thief.
Oh, Nyabuti.
I am telling you, Sammy Jeffy is a thief.
Nyabuti.
Yes. May God have mercy on us.
Nyabuti. 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 Nya